In the Ethereum, you'll find out that the Red Wizards are searching for a man named Iron Spear Ongle. There is a small wrinkle in their plan, however. Iron Spear Ongle is dead. He's what? Dead as a doornail. As to expected of someone who lived centuries ago. Unfortunately, we know where he was buried. His tomb is in a burial glen, and I have something else for you. An amulet will allow you to speak with the dead, if only while inside the burial glen. Perhaps rousing him for a chat will give you more answers. All right, I'll head to the burial glen.
Good job, Nim.
Stepping
LMT. Voices of the Dead.
You magic, and you grab enough Fear Soul Cleric, and you cast all their heals at max caster level because it makes magic.
Oh, that sounds tasty.
So you can burst and wall and freaking flesh, all that max level. It's just freaking amazing, bro. You should try it.
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna fix that if they find out about it.
Mixed magic is so OP.
Oh, Deimos Megan just said that the Hydra was supposed to be played by Chris Farley.
I knew it.
Somewhere inside this dank mausoleum lies the grave of one of the wizards who created the key to the mythal. It's time for a chat, if you can find him.
Elven Grave. They misspelled 11. Before you lies a shallow grave. There is a small wooden sign showing that it belongs to the groundskeeper who used to tend the graves. Cast Speak with Dead using the amulet.
I'm up. Wasn't napping at all. Don't worry, we'll get them all into the ground, sure enough. Hold on, what's this?
Away real quick?
No, I was quite clear. I would work up to my death and not 1 second longer. Once I put that spade down and crawled into my deathbed, that was that. Now off with you. Let me get back to mouldering away peacefully.
The groundskeeper is grumpily returning to her grave. Wait, I'm looking for the grave of Aaron Spear Ongloth. Aaron Spear Ongloth. He's buried somewhere in here, I'm sure. Been way too long, and I've buried way too many people to distinguish one guy. Even some fancy wizard, maybe the assistants buried next to me, can help you find your wizard, or you can just kick in the door and look for him yourself. You look like the adventuring type. I'm sure you've done that plenty before. I'll do that, thanks.
Oh, that wizard's around here somewhere. No doubt you'll find him. It's not likely he's run off. Little graveyard humour there. You get that for free.
The groundskeeper isn't happy to be disturbed. She has no idea where this wizard you're looking for might be, but guesses that the assistants buried nearby might have an idea where to look.
This is a pretty funny little hook. It's different. An ancient grave stands before you. Cast spell. Ongloth. I don't know much about him. I was just kitchen staff. But I do know he and a few of his colleagues are buried here. They all worked in different fields and died at different times. But I have no idea which is which. Perhaps some of the other assistants here can tell you more about them. What are the names of the wizards buried here? The wizards buried here are Aaron Spear Ongloth, Yelsira Aldrastis, Bryleth Yeshoha, and Helathana Drifa. What fields did the wizards work with? Or work in? The wizards buried here worked in the following fields: mythal studies, alchemy, rituals, healing. Of course, Angloth worked on the Mythal. And I don't know what fields his colleagues worked on. Where are the wizards' graves? The wizards are buried deeper in the crypt, each in their own chamber. Chambers are located in 4 locations: northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Thank you, rest well. Here's another one. The wizard buried here. Ah, yes, I remember them well. In fact, I was at some of their funerals. I remember the following things. Ylcira died first and is buried in the southwest of Ylcira and Brylith. One is an alchemist and the other is a ritualist. I hope that helps. And here's another grave that we're going to talk to the dead. I worked in bookkeeping and remember seeing a couple of names in buried records. Here's what I know. The ritualist is buried in the southeast. Neither Angloth nor the wizard who died second is buried in the northeast. Okay, what's going on here? And one more. I remember a couple things about the wizards buried here, but some of it is a little hazy to me. But I do remember the following of the healing arts wizard and the wizard buried in the southeast. One died second and the other is Halathana. Halathana is neither a ritualist nor died last. We got a riddle.
While none of these assistants remember the exact details, they have told you all they know. Perhaps the limited information you have is enough to set this right.
Did you look for secret passages in here, Syax?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Brock.
Man, there's a lot of dead things in these ruins that we have to kill.
Including you.
This dungeon told me to shut up just like Syax would. Just kills me as soon as I say something
Oh,
stupid.
LMT, you got that really
Plaques
cool
beside this door show the location, name,
giant
career,
hype train
and
emote.
death date of these 4 wizards. Time, however, has caused them all to wear
That's
away.
like a level 100
Perhaps
hype
this
train
is
emote
why the
right there,
dead remain
guys.
restless. They have lost a
We haven't
sense
had
of
a
who
level
they
100
were.
hype train yet on this channel. Still pushing for it, though. Before you lies a plaque. The words upon it, worn away with age, you gather that this plaque corresponds to the northwestern chamber. There's a space for a name, a field of study, and a death date on this plaque. Oh dear God.
So are we gonna have to go back and figure out that riddle of who died where, what their class was, and all that?
Yeah.
This sounds like fun.
Or I can just go through every combination.
Brute force it.
But there's no guarantee that if you put it in once, that's it. Well, I guess we could always just reset.
Oh, really? You can only talk to him once? There's no way. They didn't really do that to us, did they?
Yes, they did.
No, I was saying
Something
that if
feels
you
wrong.
suck it, that's what they do
It
to
seems that you've placed something incorrectly. The dead are none too pleased.
Uh-oh.
I guess we're using the kick in the door method.
You're doomed to solve.
It's okay. It's locally sourced and organic doom.
FYI, there's monsters behind us that look like they're gonna spawn.
Can't we just have a little doom? No, it's too perilous.
So Voodoo can fuck up a puzzle, but can he tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke?
Incoming.
I miss those commercials. Fuck, you got messed up.
Yeah,
You're
dude, I wasn't even paying
dude.
attention.
What
I
the
was
hell?
like watching the mobs over by the door.
Voodoo can die in a dungeon, but can he tell the difference between... We need to make commercials like that. Kanye West can be a crazed rapper, but can he tell the difference between Kellogg's Special K cereal and the off-brand?
Ordinary K.
Did you just say Kellogg instead of Kellogg?
Yeah, Kellogg's.
Thank you.
You know, Kellogg's from Arkansas.
You look over the epitaph on this sarcophagus, but the information doesn't seem to match the wizard you're looking for.
Benji.
On to the
Benji.
next tomb.
I predict I'll be dead in 10 seconds.
You found the body of the
sweet.
wizard who helped make the key to the
Oh, that's
missile.
4 moves.
I was
Now,
wrong.
to learn its secrets.
I was off by 1 moose.
Saw the circle too late.
Yeah, he took a
Before
big
you
hit.
lies a
Didn't he?
large sarcophagus. The epitaph on the lid reveals Bryleth Yashoha. Cast spell. The key to the mythal. Why are you asking me? That sort of thing was always Angloth's expertise. You'll want to talk to him about that. Okay then. The princess is in another castle.
You look over the epitaph on this sarcophagus, but the information doesn't seem to match the wizard you're looking for. On to the next tomb.
Did you suck your head, Voodoo?
I went to the next room. Before you lies a sarcophagus. The epitaph lid reads Halathana Drifa. The key to the mythal. Why are you asking me? That sort of thing always Angloth's expertise. You'll want to talk to him about that. Okay then. Tolab, good afternoon and welcome. Was looking for you earlier. You know, I recently learned that.
They're all nonchalant about it. Like, why are you asking me?
I recently learned that the term sarcophagus only refers to when the male is buried in it. If a female is buried in it, it's called a sarcophagirl. Oh wait a minute! I was supposed to say sarcophagi, not sarcophagus. I messed up my own joke. That's okay, it made me laugh.
You're so stupid for that.
I know. I always told you guys I'm
Good
really
job,
good at
Fred.
making myself laugh. Now I'm gonna have to wait another year to tell that joke on the live stream.
I love that these collectible bags ain't doing anything.
There's no market for making yourself laugh. If there was, I could be the best. I'm the funniest person in the world to me. Me? No, this is natural. I don't need weed to get to this place. That's why, you know, people, you know, over the years have been like, oh, I'd love to see you high. I'm like, why? I'm already like this.
Pick a door, any door.
You look over the epitaph on this sarcophagus,
More remnants in the hall.
but the information doesn't seem to match the wizard you're looking for.
Double Benji.
On to the
Two
next
Benji.
tomb.
Sleep.
That's true. There's only 3 people listening anyway, so I can just tell it next week. That's a good point. Alright, here lies Yelsera Ereldrastis. Cast the Speak with Dead spell. The key to the mythal? Why are you asking me? That sort of thing was always Angla's expertise. You'll want to talk to him. Okay, well, I sense a theme here.
Now here's the million-dollar question. Are they always going to be in the same spot when we run?
You catch a glimpse of the word
Yeah.
mythal on this
That's a very
sarcophagus.
good question.
This must be the correct wizard.
Tell you what,
Aaron Spear Ongloth is here. Cast a spell. The voice that responds is brimming with excitement. Alright, here's my brimming with excitement voice. Ah, hello. I have been expecting you. I assure you the key to the mythal will reveal itself to you when the time is right. Oh, but you'll need a few things to assist you on your path. I hid it in this very crypt, near the central chamber. You'll know what to do once you find it. Thanks?
The wizard tells you about a hidden cache where you will find
You don't know what
everything
to
you
do.
need.
That was
But
weird
he was
because
maddeningly vague about
he didn't
its
sound like he
location.
was brimming with excitement
You're
at
about
all.
to give up in frustration.
Leo!
You
Leo!
spot something
Roar.
unusual.
Good afternoon and welcome. It's good to see you. It's
It's
been
the
a
bear
minute.
you
Welcome
saw
back.
earlier
Thanks for the
in
sub. You're a
Ildranath's
41-monther
tower.
now. Thank you for all that
What is
support.
it doing here? Just as you are about to speak, the bear walks off down the corridor. It looks back at you over its shoulder, as if inviting you to follow.
Man, if this was Baldur's Gate 3, we would be able to have sex with that bear. I hate DDO.
if this was Baldur's Gate 3, I would be able to have sex with this whole dungeon.
If this was Baldur's Gate 3, I'd be stealing Niven's loot.
Yeah.
Anybody shrining?
No, not yet.
You know what I will.
No, I got plenty of stamina. There's nothing in the bags.
Okay.
Fight the wizards as optionals, yeah. It's a good
You
idea.
see a figure in red, hard at work searching through the graves. He turns in surprise, then catches his breath and whispers an incantation.
Because voodoo's lurking again.
Was somebody shrining?
Yeah, I did. That's okay.
Sorry, I thought I heard people say they weren't shrining. Okay, this time let's go for the wizard again, because the last time when we went for the bone guard, for everything else just got risen.
Move them together so my AoE can get them both.
Alright, but let's go for the wizard first, please.
Yeah, I think you're right, because those things only have like 4,000 hit points as if they're DR making them tough.
Well, when we killed the bone guard first, the wizard would just raise dead him last time. So it was like, it seems like you gotta kill the wizard first, and then the bone guard stays dead.
The
Red Wizard falls, leaving the dead he commanded to finally rest in peace.
But maybe that's not all of them, I don't know, that was just the last quest, so that's why I opted to kill the wizard first this time. The bear whines, seemingly impatient for you to follow.
Why is there a bear in our party?
I've always been here.
Why is it anything? Answer that.
The bear has led you to a hidden passageway. Squeezing through, you notice a glint in the wall in front of you.
I guess this bear is just leading us to our deaths.
And notice that someone has gotten here before you.
He's like, here. There's mobs behind you.
Voodingo card check. Okay, Toab, after this quest we'll do it.
I think these draining mouths keeps healing them.
The Red Wizard falls at last. The bear squeezes into the hidden passage and walks towards where you saw the glint earlier. Examining the wall more carefully, you find one of the bricks is loose. You tug on it, revealing the cache the wizard mentioned. Inside are 3 items: a scroll, a ring, and a note.
Find a box of items that, at first glance, don't seem to hold much value. Inside the box is a scroll, letter, and a ring. On the scroll, there is an incarnation written in ancient Elvish. Lusabrar, Aaron, Myth Drannor, Mythaliner, Derek Ray. The ring is tarnished bronze. When you twist the top, you are astounded by what you see. An illusory clock face appears before you in the air, and last of all, the letter. Now what does the letter say? It says to Voodoo. How'd they know my name? Hello, old friend. You are reading this. I assume you found the items I set aside for you the next step in your journey. You need to show that scroll to the
note
Syrinchi.
That the temple to Legolas
She will recognize it.
Where you need to go
As for the ring, I think I'd enjoy seeing it again. That's a piece of me that I would surely recognize at any time, anywhere. You have a rough road ahead, Voodoo. If we are to defeat the Red Wizards, you must act swiftly. Go to the Temple of Bella Anoreth. God's blessing will bring you to the Key of Mythal. Temple of Bella Anoreth. And how did he know my name? How about that? Got some bracers here.
Yes, we miss